Testing 1, 2, 3. What day is it? I don't know. Good morning, Big Brother fans. Actually, I do know. It is Monday, September 9th, day 56 in the Big Brother house, so week 8. Wow. Right now, it is nearly 5 a.m. in the Big Brother house, and Chelsea and Mackenzie are literally still up in the head of household room figuring out what to do later today at the Power of Veto meeting. And I kind of tweeted last night that I didn't know what was going to happen. I still kind of don't know what's going to happen, but I do know that it seems fairly certain now that Mackenzie is actually going to save Angela with the Power of Veto. Now, this has been going on longer than I realized. It's just one of those, okay, trying to get caught up in everything yesterday. I said, I tweeted last night, I don't know what's going on. And because I did literally hear and see everything possible, not everything, but the possibility of Angela being the target that they wanted to get out, Chemo being the target they wanted to get out, Leah being the target they wanted to get out, and Quinn being the target they wanted to get out at various points yesterday and the day after Mackenzie won it, in that period between when Mackenzie won Power Veto and late or early evening. I saw them all and I was like, I don't know. I have to wait, and I really still should be waiting, but we're going to try to work our way through this a little bit. So, again, bear in mind, as I talk to you right now, Mackenzie and Leah are still up talking about what they're going to do. Although I did literally just hear Chelsea said, we have to break up Leah and Quinn because they're such a power couple, you know. Can we keep that in mind, right? Leah and Quinn is who has to be broken up. Now, it's fine. I'm not in Chelsea's world. This is the situation. She's just a little bit confused, but she's okay. She's in a position of power, but it probably will hurt her more to get rid of Quinn or Leah. Well, Quinn is probably who's going to go. I think. I don't think Chelsea is as tight with Takor, Kima, and Rabina, and those are the three that I think are going to be served most favorably by this eviction happening on Thursday. But it's good. It's wild and crazy. It's all over the place. No one is going to get, some people at this point, because Takor has not been on the block yet, she may end up coming out as the genius in this, but I don't think she's the genius. I think she's done a great job of staying out of the way and being in a position of safety, and she may get painted as a mastermind in the end if she ends up winning this and going through. But I think her social game has kept her safe, and good for her. She was one of those I was saying. I hope she does well way back at the beginning, along with Joseph, and at this point I can't remember who else right now. But anyways, Saturday night, after their tremendous failure at the OTEV, which I already talked about yesterday, where only Mackenzie got the first question right, so she was automatically the Power Veto winner. They got alcohol, and they drank. The feeds were off a bit. They came back, and people were a bit tipsy. I remember they were playing, I think it was Jenga. I think Mackenzie knocked over a glass of wine when they were playing. And that's sure a sign that, they spilled their wine. That's a sure sign that somebody's had a little bit too much. Not necessarily Mackenzie, but they all were doing fine. And some of them stayed up later than normal. Leah stayed up later than normal. And I say all this because there was a clip going around yesterday that was the title of it. This is the point where Angela decided to flip the house or to turn the house against them. and it was a video of Quinn and Leah going to bed very late. And Angela was laying, she sleeps in the outer bedroom of the three. There's an outer bedroom and then doors going to two inner bedrooms. And she was in the outer bedroom. Quinn is sleeping in one bedroom. Leah's sleeping in the other bedroom. So they were heading to bed. Nothing's going on between the two of them, by the way, even though people speculated. I don't think people speculated that Leah has a crush on Quinn. I'm pretty sure that, from what I understand, she was talking about maybe about Cedric, or that he was cute or something, and people interpreted it to mean that she was talking about Quinn, but neither here nor there, it doesn't matter. There's nothing going on between the two of them other than they goof around a lot together. And this is that moment as they were splitting to go to the two different bedrooms where they were kind of laughing and giggling, and Angela's laying there in the dark looking at them. And then they head out to their bed, and she just kind of makes a gesture in their direction like, well, screw you guys too, and then flips over and goes to sleep. And in the morning, she tells Chelsea that she was snooping around and she heard Leah and Quinn conspiring with Rabina Takor and Chemo, right? So she's putting those four together in an alliance, and yada yada yada. And I did not grasp how much that seemed to hold into Chelsea's mind. And so that was working in the background. When she's talking with Chelsea, when she's talking with Takor and Rabina and talking about wanting to break up Leah and Quinn, this is part of, I think, that playing. So Angela managed to throw a spanner in the works. She managed to toss a grenade in the middle of the room and mess with Chelsea to the point where Chelsea thought that she needs to break up some 5-person alliance that wasn't really anything going on that much, but that's why she's kind of decided, it seems, to go after Quinn and Leah and break them up. So that was all going on in the background yesterday too, and it's been going on tonight now, where and yesterday Chelsea was talking with Mackenzie and talking about this and saying, so we need to break up Leah and Quinn, so you need to save Angela. That's how we got Mackenzie willing to save Angela, which I hadn't realized. I missed the conversation between Chelsea and Mackenzie. So I'm feeling stupid at this point because I missed a few points yesterday, but I wasn't following super closely yesterday, and all I was catching was the bits and pieces. They were the highlights of, we should get rid of so-and-so, we should get rid of so-and-so. So I did more homework last night and realized some of these points, and there you go. So Mackenzie, again, and Chelsea are still up right now talking about they have to get rid of either Leah or Quinn. And yesterday and last night, I can remember Leah was in the kitchen, and she was like, is something going on? I feel like something, and she's since been told, she's since had a conversation with Mackenzie and Chelsea, where they quizzed her, and that was the last thing that went on, I think, before Leah went to bed, and then it was just Mackenzie and Chelsea. There's a lot, guys. It's just so I don't know. It's not, this isn't the way, the game is just changing constantly. And the target seems to just flip on a dime. And yeah. So Quinn is probably going to get renominated today. And I don't know if he'll be surprised or not. I don't know if Leah will say anything to him, because Chelsea pretty much told Leah that the power veto is probably going to be used, and that she's one of the possible ones, and Quinn was another possible one. And so, yeah, I don't know if she's going to let Leah, she'll let Quinn go right out the door. I'm sure. Better Quinn than her. And I don't know, maybe then she'll figure out, I don't know what she's going to do. I just don't know, guys. I hate to sound, I'm something a broken record, but I'm just not sure what's going to happen today. And while there will probably be drama of some type, after the power veto meeting. It won't be like yelling, screaming, drama, accusations. The people that would do that, other than they're not yet. It's just not going to happen. But there will be lots of just, oh my, I can't see Quinn saving himself over Chemo unless people put together that Chemo is very tight with Rabina and Takor and Chelsea. And I'd have to run the numbers and to figure out who might decide that, oh boy, this is a problem now, and we need to keep Quinn. They may just finally decide, well, it doesn't matter. If it's down to Quinn and Chemo, whoever they get rid of is one more person towards an all-girl alliance. So they'll be getting rid of a guy. I just think Takor will fight very hard to keep Chemo. Rubina will fight very hard to keep Chemo. Angela is not a Quinn fan, and that's 3. And then Chelsea breaks the tie, and I don't think Chelsea can get rid of Chemo. There's a lot at work here, and there's a lot of people that won't vote out people for more than just game reasons. And so, I think Quinn will get evicted if he ends up on the block. All right, I'm talking way ahead of it. We got to get to the power veto. So it's been, I know I just recorded this last night. I recorded a thing last night, and things haven't really changed since I talked last night, since I recorded, but I just was not quite looped in yet. And I went home and did that after walking the dog and got myself more looped in, and I feel kind of foolish that I didn't realize, why would Mackenzie put up Angela? Why would Mackenzie save Angela? Because she doesn't she's mad at Angela. Well, she got over that madness because of Chelsea, and I had missed that key piece of information. So apologies to those of you that think I know exactly what's going on all the time. Well, you should never assume that, but I do know that right now, well, last I checked, Mackenzie and Chelsea were still awake at almost 5 in the morning. And, so that's what we got going on. Happy Monday. Happy POV meeting day. POV meeting will be sometime in the afternoon. If it goes like it has, it may very well be after late afternoon. And we'll catch the aftermath. So I may be going on when I talk to you guys later today. We'll have to see. All right? Be well, everybody. Take care. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for your support. As always, see ya.